guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday to everybody. So it's time for Friday favorites and flops, and I actually do have a flop to share with you guys, and I will save that for the end of the video. And I normally start my videos with my candle favorite of the week, but well, I guess I have two unfavorites this week. I'm not going to show you guys a candle because I'm totally boycotting Bath & Body Works right now. I know this is really trivial, but they changed their 2 for $22 candle sale to their now 2 for $24 candle sale. And in select stores, they are also not allowing you to use a coupon towards the candles. So as a result of that, Bath & Body Works gets a big thumbs down this week, and even though I have burned some of their candles, I don't know, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Probably unless they decide to change that policy and bring the price back down. I don't imagine myself buying nearly as much as I have in the past, and you guys know that I've dropped some coin on Bath & Body Works candles. So it's really too bad for them. I guess fortunately for me, I have a lot to go through in terms of backups. So I'm pretty set, and in the meantime, I will maybe start thinking about some different candle companies. So there's that. Let's go ahead and jump in with a fragrance favorite. This week I've been sporting Amazing Grace from Philosophy. I love this perfume. I just sprayed it on right before I started this video, and there's something about this fragrance that is so like comforting and warm and just beautiful. It's a very soft floral fragrance. Here comes my daughter. She's probably going to pop in here. But this is just one of those fragrances that I absolutely adore and I cannot get enough of. And as soon as I run out, I will purchase another one. So it's one that I find that most people, even who are like a little bit more sensitive to fragrances, they can put up with this, obviously as long as I don't douse myself in it, because it is just so soft and pretty. If you've never smelled this, it's really, really worth seeking out. Okay, I wanted to update you guys on this. This is the L'Oreal Boost It Volume Inject Mousse 24-hour body and volume. I love this stuff. I've been using it every single day ever since I purchased it, and I love it. I love it more than the Tresemme mousse that I used to use. So this is what it looks like. It gives a good amount of body. It smells really good. It has kind of a floral scent to it. It does give me a good amount of body and a little bit of hold. And it just lasts throughout the day. So when I need to like kind of zhuzh up my hair again, if it starts to fall flat, I find that, you know, just a little bit of like fluffing at my roots or whatever definitely like builds the volume back up again. For someone who has really fine and thin hair like me, a mousse is really a great product. I know that some people find mousse a little bit drying. I don't. It's been fine for my hair. But I just enjoy it, and I think if you are like me and you have this type of hair that just sucks, this is a great product to try to get a little bit more oomph into your hair. Okay, I have to share a couple of skincare favorites with you guys this week. My skin has been a little bit drier lately because I've been going at it pretty hardcore with my BHAs and my retinol products from Paula's Choice, and I love those products. Like, I love them. They are definitely helping with cell turnover. They are getting rid of all of the dead stuff, all of the, you know, like dry flakies. Like, they're coming off because of the retinol products. So it's working. But it's also a little bit tough on my skin, and I don't really have sensitive skin per se, but my skin is a little bit like, you need a little bit of soothing. So what I've been using this week has been the Nude Pro Genius Treatment Oil. Normally I will use the Josie Moran or the Fresh Sea Berry Oil. This is much more hydrating than either of those two. I would say that the Nude Skincare Oil is the most hydrating out of all of the like facial oils that I've ever tried. It's one that I specifically reserve for this time of the year, or when I am going a little bit too hard at the retinol products and my skin needs a little bit of soothing. It has a kind of slightly herbal scent to it. It's not a fragrance that lasts forever, but I can definitely see some people smelling this and going, nah, I don't really like the smell of it. But I don't mind it. Like I said, it doesn't last on the skin. It soothes my skin like no other facial oil that I've ever tried. I'm stumbling across my words today, and come hell or high water, I'm going to get this video done. I am not re-recording this. This is fantastic. If you have never tried this particular oil, it is expensive. We'll readily admit that. Get a sample of it. See how it does on your skin for a couple of days. If something works, I think it is absolutely worth investing in. You know, go a little cheaper on some of your other products, but if there is a key product that makes a huge difference on your skin, I really think it's worth spending the money on. And this is one thing that, to me, once I run out, I will repurchase it so I can have it on hand for times like this. I think when I purchase it next, they do have a smaller size that is a little bit less expensive. Because I only use it during like a specific time of the year, mostly fall and winter, I think that I would opt for the smaller size next, but it's fabulous. You guys, you really do have to check this out. Oh, God, I love this stuff. This is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Diamond Mineral Rinse Mask. Okay, so I basically like bought my like Walmart out of these. I took everything that they had on the little display. This does not come in the tube like the charcoal and black sugar mask does. They don't make this in tube form yet. I'm hoping to convince Freeman somehow to do that because I love this product so much. So this is basically a facial scrub that you can also use as a mask. It claims to have diamond dust in it, or diamond powder. Well, that is an ingredient, so I guess it does. But it also has pumice in it. This is not for somebody that has sensitive skin. This is for somebody like me who has pretty hardy skin, skin that is currently molting due to some retinol treatments. This just sloths all of that stuff off. What a gross word, sloths. Gets rid of all of the flakies. My skin looks brand new after I use this. I've been using it twice a week. It is a pretty abrasive product. I think, again, sensitive, delicate skin, I would be a little bit more careful with this. Everyone else, just use it like you would a regular facial scrub. You know, don't like scrub your skin, you know, like be gentle. But it works fantastic. I will normally put this on my skin, leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then go back and add a little bit of water and really start to massage the little granules into my skin, and then I rinse it off, and my skin is just glowing after I use this. So if you see this at your local Walmart or wherever you can find it, it's magic. It really is magic. Okay, let's get into some makeup products now. Okay, the blush that I've just been loving this week, and I'm so glad they decided to make these permanent. This is the Milani Rose Powder Blush. So these came out last year. They did decide to make some of these permanent. This is the color Romantic Rose, and you can see, like, I've actually started to take down some of the rose petal design in there. I love this blush. I'm wearing it today. The reason that I love it is because it's hard for me to overdo it with this blush. I'm a blush overdoer. It's very difficult for me to not just keep going and going because I'm like, ooh, such a pretty color. And then I look like a clown. I mean, there are some days where like I haven't recorded videos because I've put on too much blush and I've been like, oh yeah, no, that's not the example you want to set. This is gorgeous. It can take a little bit to build up, which is, I think, the good thing about it, because people like me who tend to overdo it, you like have to work at it to overdo it. So I just find that this gives the most beautiful natural glow to my cheeks. It is matte. It's gorgeous. I mean, you can see just, it's so stinking pretty. It is, if you can find this, or the color Tea Rose. Tea Rose is really beautiful too. So is Coral Cove. I have several in my collection. I love these. I'm so glad they decided to make them permanent. You can also find these on the Milani website, by the way. So if you can't find them in your stores, look on the Milani website. Okay, the Mocha Rose Lip Balm from the Rosebud Perfume Company. I'm wearing this today, and I'm actually wearing NARS Audacious Barbara. So that is what I have as my lip color, and then over top I have the Mocha Rose from Rosebud. These are so moisturizing, you guys. Ever since I started using these on my lips again, my lips are just like soft as hell. I love this stuff. It is petroleum based. Some people don't like petroleum based products. It does feel like Vaseline on your lips, so it can be a little bit slick. I don't mind that feeling, which is why I'm okay with this. I also love the scent. And when I wear this just on its own, it gives my lips just a slight nude tint. It's gorgeous. And by the way, I either use a lip brush. Oops. I either use a lip brush or I will just stick my lips in here. I never stick my fingers in these types of products. I'm kind of a germaphobe, if you haven't noticed yet. So I always just do this or, you know, use a brush. But these are fantastic. I got mine at drugstore.com. I have a haul coming up where I'm featuring a few of these that I purchased. I believe this was like $4.99. It's cheaper than anywhere else that I've seen it. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Okay. The Essence Metal Glam Highlighting Powder. I'm almost sad to show this, or I shouldn't show this because it was limited edition. I found it last spring at my local Fred Meyer. Essence does come out with these collections from time to time. It's basically the same product, they just put it in a different collection. This is the color Gold Digger. It is just a really beautiful highlight that I've been using on like my Cupid's bow or down the center of my nose. It's super natural. It's like a champagne gold. I just love this stuff. And I think I paid $3.99 for this. This was probably like one of like the best deals that I've ever gotten on a product that I just adore the hell out of. If you see Essence come out with any highlighters that have that kind of creamy look to them, but they're a powder, just get them because they're amazing. Some are better than others. This one right here was a huge hit for me, and I kind of wish that I would have grabbed it back up. Okay, two more things. First, the Loreal Pro Palette. I've been using it all week long. There are three colors that I have just been dying over like this whole week. The colors Taupe and Sable. I've been mixing these two and putting them in my crease. That's what I have in my crease today. Beautiful. Taupe is actually a really nice transition shade if you need it to be. It's also just a great crease color on its own. Sable is just a really warm, like chocolate brown, beautiful. This week I also did a look. I think I actually posted this on Instagram yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I put pewter on the lid, and then I had these two in the crease. So pretty. This whole palette, I think, is just a must-have. If you don't have this and you love makeup, you should have this. There's no reason to not have it. And I think it's one of like the best deals out there for an eyeshadow palette because you are getting some mattes, you're getting some shimmers, you're getting high quality product. These can have a little bit of fallout, so just be careful with that. I don't have a problem just brushing that away. That's not a big deal for me. Some people throw a fit about that. I don't know. Depends on if you are sensitive to stuff like that. And then the last thing before my flop that I want to mention is the Paula's Choice Buff Beige. That's my color. Healthy Finish Pressed Powder Broad Spectrum SPF 15. There it goes, stumbling over my words. This was something that I added to my cart. So it's just a pressed finishing powder. I added this to my cart one time when they were having a sale on their BHA product, and whenever they have a sale, I always just grab a couple because I like getting things on sale. And I needed to get to like $50 to get the free shipping because I'm all about the free shipping. So I just randomly added this. You guys, this is like, I love this so much, and like I can't imagine being without it now. It is my favorite pressed powder to set my mineral foundation. It adds a little bit more coverage. It helps to keep oil at bay, and it like blurs my pores. I don't know what is in here that's doing it, but like it literally makes my skin look flawless when I put this on top. And like throughout the day, if I have a little bit of oil coming through, all I have to do is just blot with like a tissue or like a piece of toilet paper, and it goes back to looking like when I just applied this. And normally when I do that blotting technique and I don't have this, like I feel like I need to sort of repowder. I don't feel like I have to do that when I use this. This is a fabulous powder, you guys. I have not had any kind of reaction to it. Like I didn't break out. I don't feel like it's clogging my pores. I love that it has the extra SPF in it. I love this product. I am so glad I just decided to add it on a whim. I do always have the $10 off coupon code link down below for you guys. I believe this is $18, so this qualifies for the $10 off, so you can get it for like $8. It is so worth trying, you guys. If anything, to only get the extra SPF protection on your face. If you're not wearing some kind of SPF on your face, you should be. There is no excuse to not be. There are so many makeup products that contain SPF in them, and if you're wearing makeup, you might as well put on the SPF. It's going to prevent the premature aging. It's going to protect your skin from damaging rays from the sun. It can protect you from skin cancer. So it's an important thing. Anyway, the Paula's Choice Healthy Finish Pressed Powder Broad Spectrum SPF Powder was a huge hit this week. Oh my God. I'm really struggling today, you guys. If you're still here, I'd like to give you a high five. Okay, let's talk about a massive flop. Oh my God, this was bad. This is the Ofra Cosmetics Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation. I could not even record a video the day that I was wearing this because it looked like hell on my skin. Oh my gosh. Now, in all fairness, I normally don't do well with liquid foundation. This one in particular, though, looked extra awful on me. Any like remotely dry area I had on my face, this clung to. Then like about 3 hours after putting it on, it just started separating. It was so weird. It looked almost like alligator skin, where it like just separated like into like chunks on my face. And that was like in the oily areas. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life, and it was awful, and I like had to wash my face during the middle of the day. This stuff did not react well with my skin at all. Now, the first time that I tried it with my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. So I was like, well, maybe it just didn't mesh well with this. So I tried it again the next day. It did the exact same thing. This is just not the foundation for me. It's also pretty expensive, and I would think for the price that it would perform a lot better. Now, I also know somebody else who also has this foundation, and it did not work for them either. So I would really not recommend this. It just did not work for my skin at all. Not a huge fan. Not a fan at all of this particular product. Ofra does make some good products. And I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I really like their blushes. I think the blushes are fantastic, but this foundation was just a complete and utter flop for me. The color that I had is 02, and by the way, this is oil-free. So, massive flop. I don't have anything good to say about that. Well, I guess it matched my skin tone. It did that, but man, I could not wait to get that off. Anyway, those are my favorites for the week. Let me know what you've been loving this week down below. And Jesus, thank you for sitting through this. Who's left? Anyone? Have a great weekend, you guys. I will be uploading a couple of videos this weekend, so look out for those, and I'll see you in my next one.